Welcome back, everyone. I hope that you're enjoying this journey of spirituality to prepare to pass our faith test. Hello, I'm Dr. O, and I specialize in helping people from all walks to own and scale their faith to all aspects of their life. I've had a fascinating career, but the backbone of my success, I think, is significantly impacted by my spiritual journey. And that's what we're doing here. I'm very passionate about this need to find meaning and purpose in life. And faith is a key component to be able to do that. So we're dwelling into various aspects of faith, probably the thick part of our course here. And the last two videos, we'll look at a definition of faith. We define faith. And then the second video was on determining the magnitude or size of faith. And in that, we talked about the fact that faith can be sized up or measured, if you will, in terms of quality and quantity of faith. I want you to go back and review those videos if you have not done so before you go on to the third video on this section. We'll talk about identifying faith duration. In other words, one thing is to be able to determine the size of an energy burst, but the other part is how long is that energy burst is going to last. An example of that is if we talked about determining the size of solar energy available, it's roughly 8 to 10 hours, right? That we have light from the sun available, and that light can be quantified in terms of how much energy we can harvest. And of course, the duration of that energy is however many hours that energy is available. So just like energy and other things can be measured in size and in duration, we can talk about this aspect of faith as one that we can also define in terms of its size, but also its duration. Another word that we can apply for faith duration is faith commitment. In other words, I could be committed for just a single moment, and my faith will be just, let's just say, faith to get food today, right? And my faith is going to last for as long as I need to exercise it to be able to get food. All right, so that's an example, right? And so faith duration is important. Some will have faith for a moment. Others will have faith for an event or a situation, right? While others will grow, sustain, and expand their faith so that they can influence all aspects of their lives. And ideally, that's where we all want to be. We want to have a strong faith, or a large size faith, if you will. And not only do we want to have a large or strong faith, but we want to have a steady level of faith. I like to think about faith as DC current. If you know anything about electrical circuit, DC power supplies. An example of a DC power supply is our battery on our cell phone. We want a steady, constant flow of electricity, right, on our cell phone or energy, so we can use our cell phone all the time. And that's how I view my faith, and that's how I would encourage you to view your faith. You want a sizable amount of faith, and you want a stable, lasting amount of faith. This faith idea is critical, it's powerful, it's life-changing, and it can make the difference between life and death, between losing and gaining. And that's what I'm so fascinated about, sharing with you my faith journey. So I'm embedding some of my faith journey as we describe this part, but the point we're trying to make on this section here in this video is that faith has a duration. And for us, we want to have not just a momentary faith, not just 1 hour faith, not just 1 day faith, not just one week faith or a month faith, but we want a faith that lasts for a lifetime. There are many wonderful examples of people who have been faithful to their life calling, to their mission, to what they're passionate to do, to make the changes and the influence they want to make. And hopefully we're all talking about making ourselves, making our families and our societies better. And what a wonderful thing will be if we all come together with one faith, a faith that we can do better, a faith that we can make an impact, a faith that will give us meaning and purpose as a human race. That's so beautiful. Faith to receive a miracle of healing, or faith for a healthy lifestyle without sickness. Those are two kinds of directions of faith, if you will. A faith to be asking for financial miracles every time we're, in a life of abundance and prosperity. Those are two examples of directions of faith. And we all have an opportunity to be able to say, I want this kind of faith. And of course, at the center of this course, one of my proposals and statements is that you can apply, develop, grow, and expand your faith to all aspects of their lives so you can find meaning and purpose in life. And this idea of faith direction is key. I want to be faithful until the end with my life. I want to be faithful to you guys. I am doing this course because of my fidelity to my godly or divine calling, if you will. And I want to be able to be stable so that I can sustain the things that I've been missioned to do, right? And therefore, faith duration is important that we keep. A constant, steady level of faith. Not just a burst of faith, but one that is sustained over the years. And we know that circumstances come, difficulties come, challenges come. We're all going to have challenges. But in the midst of those challenges, we have to have a steady faith. And what is faith? We define it at the beginning. Is what we hope for, is what we don't see. It's situations and circumstances we hope that are going to be better, and we stick to the task, and we proclaim, we declare, we believe, and we turn things around. And when things cannot be turned around, we still can have peace that things will be changed and things will be improved. Again, my own faith journey, I started in a very humble situation when I came to this world. And I've experienced dramatics, 10x, 100x, 1000x changes, if you will. And I can only attribute my dramatic changes for good in my life to my faith journey. I have faith in the Almighty. I have faith in the intelligent designer. I have faith in the author of life. And that faith has catapulted my life to be the person I am. And I still have long ways to go. But I have enjoyed a life of adventure, a life that I wouldn't trade because of my faith journey. And I hope that you're getting this, that you grow your faith, that you expand your faith, and that you impact your world. All right, see you back in the next section. Thank you.